were shows at the time I didn't even know it was anime, right? No one even there was just a show on TV, right? At that point of time, no one किसी को पता ही नहीं था कि
कार्टून
अच्छा
ही
इसको
बोलते
anime
थे
कहते
सब,
हैं.
हाँ उस टाइम
Ah,
पे।
exactly. You know, and the first thing that draws you in is the art style. I think that's
हाँ,
true for almost every anime fan. हाँ, कि अच्छा this is unlike anything that
हाँ, this is
Hanna-Barbera
something
does, or
different.
कुछ अलग ही है. हाँ, तो if you're talking about the first phase, then watching Ninja Robots, Speed Racer, all that stuff. Then second phase, uh, and Ninja Robots is some obscure 80s robot show that they used to show on Cartoon Network when I was like maybe 3, 4, 5 years old. Okay. So earliest exposure, that. Then um, early teens, early teens में watching Toonami on Cartoon Network. So वहाँ पे Dragon Ball and Card Captors. ठीक है. These two and trying to find manga in second-hand bookshops. मतलब piles and piles of DC, Marvel and all of that stuff. उसमें एक manga मेरे को मिल गया. हाँ. So that's Delhi में था मैं and I used to go to Calcutta also. So Gariya Hat in Calcutta has a lot of these old shops. और मेरे को some rare Tokyo Pop का manga volume I'm finding because either you're a kid and you don't know where to you don't have access to the internet when you're a kid and so but you're aware you've seen even Heidi used to show on which is I think Miyazaki was involved in that, so World Masterpiece Theater, they do all the classics, so Heidi was another anime and all of that, so all of these things, then that's around the time I started drawing my own manga as well and collaborating with sort of classmates that drew well, making our own Transformers style manga and making our own romance manga and all of that stuff, right? Then, when I was in 11th or 12th, I before that in that period I used to watch stuff on Animax. So all these shows, a lot of crappy anime also on Animax. Okay. Law of Ueki and things like that. Lots of stupid stuff, but lots of great stuff also. I think what uh, got me was Cowboy Bebop on Animax. Late night, just like it when it started with Adult Swim,
So,
all the late night shows, mature storylines and stuff. So that, so I got into. It's funny, but anime, I was always a classic rock fan. I've sort of grown up with classic rock bands and that kind of stuff with thanks to my parents. Um, but Cowboy Bebop got me into jazz. So
Yeah.
in 11th and 12th, I started getting into jazz. I started listening to jazz records and things like that. And, trying to play that stuff on my guitar and, the other instruments I play on. So that was a huge paradigm shift for me. And till today, I think it's one of my all-time favorites. So, very similar to what you were saying, pen drives, people in the know, people, some older cool brother that can, give you some good shows and stuff. So Bleach, Death Note, all of this stuff. I
He
started watching
said
around that.
bleach.
हाँ ठीक है तो ये सारा all this stuff I started watching in like high school senior school types फिर college में जाके the by the time I was in college I was like okay I am going to now this is a period in anime that I really need to focus on so Serial Experiments Lane and all of the
Oh,
90s shows and that
bro.
became like my top sort of pantheon of hallowed hallowed
so
names,
you are
right?
a hardcore anime fan. Just
No,
recent वाले shows नहीं देखे हैं because you are working and life gets busier.
मैं सीजनल देखता ही नहीं उतना.
हाँ.
मैं आई थिंक आई स्टॉप वाचिंग सीजनल. आई फील लेट मी टेल यू समथिंग ऑनेस्टली आई फील substance real substance in anime that you find in good film or good live action even I feel died down after the age of social media so mid 2000s tops and after that there was I think a very nice wave of stuff in around 2012 2013 that time I was watching a lot of seasonal shows stuff like Barakamon and Durarara, and all those shows that are absolutely top for me in terms of storytelling, in terms of
This
execution and all.
is so crazy. You are naming all the shows जो मेरे को पसंद है सारे.
अरे, I'm glad to know. I'm glad to know that there are people that are into substance,
Yeah,
because
yeah.